All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Monday. Appreciate you being here. Got an order for $19 for about 2 miles on Instacart, about 17 items. And then they added on a $12 for 10 miles. Now, hear me out. I've got to go to that area anyway, so it's around the circle. So I took it anyway. So that made the order $31 for 12 miles. Still a good offer. I would have taken it otherwise. Now, she got 24 items, so that made it 41 items total. Knocked it out in 25 minutes, shopping, delivered it within an hour. So the first hour, $31. My parameters are 650, 3 miles and less for the most part. Now this order here, I'm taking it because Paris says it's $17. It's 8 miles. The more the money is, the higher the miles you can take. So go with the 650 for 3 miles. You can go $13 for 6 miles. And you see what I'm saying as I double it up. But anyway, let's go take this. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 17 like Paris says. All right, guys, I'm taking an Uber Eats order. It's $13.33, I think it was, for 8.8 miles, I think. It's Captain Hook's. It has a chance to go up, so that's why I took it. You know, that's hidden tip area for Uber Eats. Could stay the same. I'm just taking it. It's a decent order. Took a little long. Do you thumbs up or thumbs down these restaurants? I don't thumbs down them on Uber Eats because there's not that many offers to begin with. They probably don't get that many Uber Eats offers, so if they get a thumbs down, I'm sure they get a report that they got a thumbs down. So I don't want to be like kicked off the platform from their end, like not to ever get orders from them again because maybe they took a little too long, maybe 10 minutes or so. Give people a thumbs up, but I don't do thumbs down unless it's a customer. I can give a customer a thumbs down if it's a bad experience, but not restaurants. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know what you do on Uber Eats. You have to understand my market is a lot smaller than most of you guys' markets. So that's why I do what I do. Yeah, I also wanted to address another thing. I'm having a hard time recording because I've got the driver utility app running on this phone, and if a DoorDash order comes in, it'll kick me off the recording, so that happens. The driver utility app is great because like I don't have to touch anything. I don't have to, like, it's caused me to have less stress because it handles all the orders that I set under my parameters. Like my parameters, again, I've already talked about my parameters, but it'll decline and it'll tell me the order's coming in and it was declined. And then like, if it fits the parameters, it'll give me time to accept it. I love the app because like when DoorDash pauses me, they make it unpause me. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about being timed out anymore. I did try to pause it to take this order, this Uber Eats order, and it gave me the screen of death, which usually it's like you can't hit end dash and you can't hit resume dash. So what it does is when you kill the app and fire it back up, it ends your dash. So they caught that. Closed the app down and opened it back up and my dash resumed. So driver utility helper helped me with that as well. I gotta thank Gary Middleton, man. That's a hell of an app. That's all I can say. Again, like I say, I'm not doing an infomercial. It sounds like one, but I do one for Buckle, but I don't do one for this one. So just throwing that out there. I'm not sponsored by Driver Utility Helper. Although I did reach out to Adidas. Hey, there's no harm in reaching out, right? All they can say is no. That's the problem in life. A lot of people want to ask questions. All people can say is no. I do like the flow of today. Everything's been pretty much over $10. That's great in my opinion. I did want to address a couple of comments I got about my gas. Okay, I drive from my house to Dothan. It takes me 30 minutes, which is about 35 miles. Okay, when I go home, I have to do the same thing. So I spend an hour and 10 in my car, pretty much, going back and forth from my home to Dothan. Therefore, it's about 60 to 70 miles each day, just driving here and driving back. So if I work 4 days, that's 280 miles, right? Let's go with 70. That's 280 miles. So I have a question from people that made 550 last week, which I'm not gonna show you Friday because Friday was putrid. It was not a very good day, and I did $60-something. It wasn't terrible for the hours I worked. It just I didn't like Friday. I didn't like what I did Friday, so I just dumped everything I did. It wasn't that much. I didn't record much because it was miserable. So I'll just tell you about it. I made $62 that day, so I made $610 roughly last week. Basically, I was asked by someone, I made $550 and 120 of it went to gas. And my answer is yes. The reason is it takes $50 to fill up my car. Getting at is most of the miles I drive are in town, so that's bad miles. city average is bad. So like if I was to fill up my car, it says 400 miles to empty. That's what it says. Now if I was to go to like St. Louis, let's just use that for example, I would get 400 miles out of my fill up. Now driving around town, I'm not going to get that. So at the end of the week, I end up driving like almost 250, 300 miles on 2 tanks of gas, and I guess 120 was half of another tank. So yeah, it's city miles are not great. So I mean that's what you get. But you could also say I could sit my ass at the house and make $0 and drive 0 miles, and I would save, right? So you got to see where I'm coming from. Spend money to make money. I'm probably not going to talk about my gas fill-ups anymore. I'm probably not going to. I'll document that somewhere else because it seems to be an issue with people. And like if I lived in Dothan, like I lived here, wouldn't have a problem with gas. But like I can understand people asking, I guess. I mean, like, but the thing is I'm not going to address it every single video, and there's always going to be someone to ask about it. So best solution is just not put, not put on the Gridwise app my gas totals. I can keep up with that somewhere else because it's not important. Just people asking that and then like questioning why you're doing what you're doing and questioning the money you're making versus the money you're spending. The thing is people always will have an excuse not to do delivery, and it's always wear and tear on your car, the gas and all that. Okay, so like I spent $120 in gas. Okay, we're just gonna round it up to $620. Okay, so if I made $620 and I take out $120, then I made $500, right? Okay, so if I lived in Dothan, I may be able to fill up just that 1 tank of gas, maybe a tank and a half, and then I've spent $70, and then I've pocketed $550. Okay, so what's the difference in me pocketing $550? What's the difference in me pocketing $550? Or $500. Now we all know we got taxes, so let's not get into that either. But that's my point. Why even bring up the question? We're talking about $50 here. If I lived in Dothan, yeah, I'd say maybe a tank of gas. But I don't live in the big city, so I'm going to be driving miles. Every market's different, and I don't mind questions, but I don't care for those type of questions. But I'll answer them. It just seems silly. Just making video of my day and like telling you what I make, trying to help people out. I think I do, and just enjoying my day and enjoying conversation with you guys. And yeah, I don't mind decent questions. Those are silly questions, in my opinion. But I can't announce every time I do a video. I can't. My Veloster here and there. I drive my Veloster everywhere. I pick up groceries, I pick up food. Sometimes I'm in a bad mood. But gas is high, and that is why I spend 2.5 tanks each week and cry. But there's your answer. So why ask why? So I just got a $31 offer from Instacart, and it's 66 items. It's going to take me a little bit over an hour, but it's just down the road to Cowards, which is like, I guess, maybe 6-7 miles. Not worried about that. Have you ever seen this note, though? It says, we will unload. I'm not counting on that, but I'm currently on an Instacart order for over $30, and it's about 4 miles. It wasn't too bad, but like the lady wanted to make sure, like she messaged me, did I see the avocado notes? She wants to make sure it's ripe, so I'll let the produce girl pick it out just to make sure it was correct. She also had in her notes, make sure I get my BOGOs, which is buy one, get one free. Now, comment down below, do you make sure that people get their buy one, get one frees, or do you just do what's in the app? Because I just do what's in the app. If you put 2 of the items and you know it's buy one, get one free, then that's going to discount it for you. I'm not shopping, like I'm shopping for you, but I didn't make the grocery list. So while you're online, you should be looking this up yourself as a consumer. I mean, like you should be aware of what's buy one, get one free. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not getting anything extra than what's on the shopping list. I don't know if you would get deactivated for getting extra or what. I mean, I'm not doing it. So I would just like to know what you guys do with the buy one get one frees. You know, most of the people that I shop for, they actually put down 2 of the items that are buy one get one free. I think when they're shopping, it tells them if it's buy one get one free. And I've said that quite a bit. I've said buy one get one free too much, so we're going to stop it here. And yes, I am recording while I'm driving because there's no other time. I'm having a hard time finding time to record. Like, you know, when I get done shopping, I want to go. I want to get to the next order, you know. So I think today's been pretty good. I think we're over our daily goal of 150, which is great. I think maybe we're at 160, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I got a DoorDash from 6:30 to 7 p.m. I'm probably not going to do it. I don't know that I'm going to be over here that late. And also, I'm on Grubhub until 7. So, but that doesn't really mean anything. Hopefully, there'll be a good Grubhub or 2 come through. But, you know, if I get on DoorDash, great. If not, it's all right. We're creeping up on 95% completion rate, so I can get back on early scheduling. So one day that'll happen. It's at a snail's pace right now because I'm not taking that many orders from them, which has been pretty bad today. So I'm all the way down to, I got all the way down to 1%. I think currently I'm at like 2% acceptance rate. So it's the lowest I've ever been. I think I've been at 1% once before. But people like this seem to be the ones that are hardest to please. And, you know, that's the ones that will rate you bad if you don't watch out. But anyway, my rating is back to 4.96. They erased the 2-star that I got, so it took them long enough. But I don't know what the process is or why it takes so long, but it's gone. Guys, the day is over. It's been over. This is Wednesday. I'm actually at a restaurant. I just ate, and my wife is in the middle of surgery. She'll be out in probably another 3 hours or so. Appreciate you guys praying for her. I'll update you guys on the page. By the time you see this, you probably already know how she did. But then again, I could be in the waiting room and make all these videos and upload them today. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. But I just ate at Culver's. I don't know if you guys have ever had Culver's before. Don't know if you can see that with the rain and all. But anyway, it was one of the best burgers I've had in a long time. I really enjoyed it. I got the chili cheese fries too. It's just really good. I've never had Culver's. I've seen you guys pick it up before. That's not in my neck of the woods. This is Phoenix City, Alabama. Let's go over the numbers real quick. All right, on Monday, I did 2 deliveries on DoorDash for $28.25. 6 deliveries on Instacart for $121.90. And then I did 1 Uber Eats for $13.78. Drove 51 miles. Total for Monday is 9 deliveries for $163.93. Appreciate you guys being here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll get back with you next time. If you can, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button and comment on the way out. I really appreciate talking to you guys, and thank you so much for caring so much about my family, that you're praying for my wife. That really means a whole lot to me. So have a good one. See ya.